물러서 찌르고 뺀다. 도망쳐봐. 끝이다. 끝이다. 신속하게 물러나라 닥쳐라. 밉지 않아. 살려둘 수 없지만.
나는 틀리지 않았다.
Alright, welcome to DFO Asrahan, coming up with new archer advancement, Hunter and Vigilante.
Woo! Hi guys! It's finally here. Do you enjoy watching the intro videos of this person right here? How's everyone been? Is everyone excited for today's stream? It seems that of course we know that everyone has been waiting for today's not today's update, but the update next week, which we will be talking about in great detail today, which is the Hunter and Vigilante update. Woo! So yeah, as you could see from the background and our intro videos, the Hunter and Vigilante will finally be updated during the update next Tuesday. And yeah, so today we'll be going over what will be added for the next big update, aside from not just the Hunter and Vigilante, but there's going to be a ton of stuff added as well. So we'll be giving you the details on what will be updated. But before we proceed, we do have something to tell you guys. For today's stream, there have been some, issues, I guess, with technical issues with our game client. So, but we have prepared a very detailed presentation for you guys anyway. So, for today's stream, we will be giving you the details about next update through our presentation file, and yeah, we'll have like most of the details and all the images related to the events and the content. So we hope you guys can understand that we're doing that because of technical difficulties. And yeah, we still hope that everyone will enjoy today's stream.
Yeah, and we've been starting from the Asrahan Curtains of Mu content from like July. So we'll be starting with the data analysis on the Asrahan Curtains of Mu with our adventures like player statistics, and also we'll be telling you guys a lot of details on our new contents, events, and sales as well. And I believe that many of our DFO adventures have been like seeing the Dungeon and Fighter developer like the conference, the DDC thingy.
I'm seeing a lot of questions regarding that, and yeah, I guess not even just on our stream. We've been like seeing a lot of questions and comments about like what was discussed during the DDC and how it will like affect the global service. Yeah, so yeah, we do see our chat and we do know that it is being talked about. So rest assured that it will be something that we're gonna be discussing during today's stream, later during today's stream.
Yeah, so we'll be like discussing all of it, including our like September 3rd update, along with the new Archer advancements and the some news on like the DDC thing, like how it will be going to DFO. So why don't we start with the data analysis on Asrahan?
So as we do with every big update, let's talk about our past content first. So what are we going to talk about for the data we have today?
So
I guess the big thing of
the Asrahan Curtis of Wu will be the bosses, right? So we're talking
Yeah,
about the
because
bosses.
there are plenty of bosses. So wait, how long has it? It's been like over a month.
Over a month,
Almost 2
A
months.
couple
Almost
of
2
months.
months since Asrahan has been out. How have you guys been enjoying Asrahan? Is it
You're gonna get-
difficult? Is it fun?
Forced to do
Forced?
math, yes.
I guess.
Like, I mean, can you technically call it math? It's
Yeah, because you
counting.
have to- yeah,
it's
count-
counting, not
counting
math.
is
I mean, come on, if you consider that math, like.
I think it's it's the only boss that if you don't know the gimmick, yeah, you're you're gonna pay for it. But
Good
yeah.
music. Yeah, I believe you
oh,
guys.
I'm seeing a lot of chat saying Diane is the worst. I guess some people hate her more than Force.
I guess we gotta see the statistics upon the Asrahan main boss. Then we'll be starting with from the first week and the fifth week because we have a rotation of each boss per like week. So we'll be seeing the data from let's say July 9th to August 13th. So this is the data for average clear time per boss. So as you can see, the Claudius was the worst.
So before we go into the details, let's just go over how this data was procured. So the data is from July 9th to August 13th, which I believe is 5 weeks. So it's enough for a cycle of each boss. So yeah, as you know, of the Asrahan bosses, they're in a rotation. And yeah, as Tigger mentioned, we could see that Cladis had the highest clear time of both solo and party clears, while Semiani was the shortest for both solo and party clears. So I guess the difficulty is consistent between whether you're solo or partying. So what do you guys think of this result? Because I was actually surprised when I saw this. Because yeah, I personally thought Cladis was the easiest. Because like as long as you like just avoid the attacks and keep your eye on your life number thingy. I don't think I've ever died to class.
I think.
I mean, I've died to Semiani because like I failed to get behind the pillar sometimes. But Cladis, but yeah, we're curious as to what you guys think, as this is data based on our global players. Did you guys think Cladis was a bit difficult?
I think he's more, he's less like difficult, but it's more like tanky, like HP, a lot of HP. I don't think it's like related to the gimmicks.
This
but
is just
it's
the same.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a HP issue and not a difficulty issue.
Issue. A little
But
bit of both. I mean, yeah.
We will be able to see that because we do have death statistics as well. But yeah, as we can see, Diane is not bad.
Like,
Yeah. But, okay. So
you just jump on her and.
you just keep jumping.
Yeah.
and also
but
like
I found
most
it
of
really
the,
weird.
the jumping, it's like I think the first few times I died to it, but then once I got the hang of like knowing how to jump and when to press C, it becomes pretty easy because like she doesn't move around that much.
And-
Like, you
and
can get in
Diane
like
gives you
3 or 4
buffs.
jumps.
Like really easy. You just jump onto the, what is it? Like a cloud.
Yeah.
And yeah, cooldown and damage.
Oh,
and-
Diane goes crazy in global latency. Maybe
Oh,
the jump
okay.
timing
Yeah.
is a bit more difficult.
If you're lagging, maybe it's more of a problem.
So maybe that was the main reason why where Claudius and Diane average clear time was quite the same. But not just the average clear time, we gotta see the difficulty. So why don't we see the death rates
Okay.
per?
Oh, so how
yeah.
many?
How many?
Which boss was the most?
Yeah. So this is
Oh,
data.
so this is different.
Yeah.
This is different.
So we can say that clearly the Bream was the hardest boss for you.
People were
Yeah.
not breathing.
You know,
Yes.
you gotta-
Sometimes
Yeah,
you forget.
Oh yeah, you forget to breathe when you're under pressure in real life and in game, I guess.
Yes. You-
Yeah, I guess Brim, like his attacks, his patterns don't hurt that much, except for if you forget to breathe.
yes.
Called it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
out of oxygen. Yeah.
the meter, it's sort of, I guess, reminded me of I guess it's the opposite of what's his name, Kairon.
Karen.
Oh yeah.
Because yeah, those meters, like it's hard to like when you're first like trying out the content. There's like a ton of stuff you have to like think about, and the meter is sort of like the last thing on your mind. It's not very big, and it doesn't have like any like.
I have to
Brilliant.
disagree.
Flashing
Someone said
effects.
that the Bream health bar was not clear, but the NPC is trying, like, telling you, like, you should collect air.
But it's in Korean.
Oh no, but it's written. In
It's
English.
written, but the voice is in Korean.
Ah,
And
okay.
like I said, you're busy doing stuff. You're not going to be reading what
Okay.
they're telling you to do. So, I'm curious, like, what would you guys think about, like, if, because we don't have, like, English dubs inside the game. Would it be weird if only those, like, warning parts were, like, English dubbed?
But I have to disagree again. I'm sorry, but if you're trying to listen, like what the NPC is saying, it's kind of hard because all the patterns and skills.
You gotta focus on the fighting.
Yeah. You're like explosions and like slashing, and so I mean, I don't know, maybe.
No cringe English stuff, please. Yeah.
would-
Oh, but people are saying that it would help.
So
Honestly.
so
I mean,
in-
I'm not saying we're gonna do it. I was just curious as to like what
Opinions,
people
yeah.
thought. Because,
So I guess many of us adventurers kind of wondering which boss was the hardest. But from the statistics, we can see the average desolate, the highest desolate was from the Brim. So why don't we just have a time to like say what's your hardest boss pattern in Asrahan? Yeah. So we meant to do some polls, but we found out that we cannot like make more than four options. So we got like 5 boss.
yeah, because there are 5
Yeah.
bosses, obviously.
So let's say why don't we just say what's your hardest boss pattern in Asrahan? DJ, Duni, how do you think?
I think I'll have to go with the guy in the middle.
Forced to do math.
Yes, because you have to like at least have an idea of the pattern, or else you'll die. So the rest of them, like it's kind of like not obvious, but like easy to catch on. But the force is you have to look into a guide and stuff like that. So yeah, I think force is the most difficult.
So I guess for me, like if you're assuming that you haven't looked at any guides, then force is like basically impossible. But if you do know the guides, I'd say them like just not like death gimmick, just like patterns overall, attacks overall. I agree with our players that are saying Diane because her like attack AoEs are like everywhere, and some of
jumping
them you can avoid by jumping, but it's not completely clear which they are. So you just sort of have to get used to it by getting hit a lot, dying a lot. So I'd say if you don't know any guides, then force is the hardest. But if you do know them, then just like difficulty wise, Diane is a bit on the trickier side. But by that time you can probably tank her hits once you know like how to clear all the bosses.
Diane is horrible in solo.
Yeah, because you have to move around a lot when you're fighting Diane. I feel like more than the other characters. Semiani was pretty easy once you get used to like going behind the pillars.
And for the Brim, I guess that could be the hard one. But if you know how to like spear him,
But
fierce him,
I'm noticing no one is saying Semiani or Cladis. So I guess those two were the
Easiest
more
ones,
easier ones.
Yeah. So we've been talking about the boss patterns, the death rate, and the average clear time on the Asan Curtains of Mu. But why don't we just talk about the new fusion equipment that have been added from the Asrahan Curtains of Mu? So there's 5 types of like armor fusion equipment that you can get, and this data is based on the box that you can like buy from the raid shop. So it's not the data is not containing the random drops that when you clear the dungeon. So it's all of your like choice, your preference on choosing the Asrahan fusion equipment box from the raid shop.
Oh yeah, obviously for buffers.
So obviously for buffers, over 70% of adventurers have been like chosen the thunder, and for the DPS, I guess the earth and the blaze is the major fusion equipment when you do the Asrahan criticism.
I forgot what I did. I think I mixed. I think
yeah,
I mixed
you
Earth
have to
and
mix
Iceland
a little bit. Yeah, 3 earth and 2 blaze and stuff like that.
But yeah, I guess Earth does seem to be the most popular, and then after that there's Blaze.
Well, it's also like a lot of. If you have a preference to certain options, you can go for it. Why not have like 5?
Yeah, I guess it does mesh a lot with what customs you're going for, because these sets, they offer options that might help or hinder your customizing with custom epics. But yeah, this is just the overall data, so of course there is no right or wrong answer.
So these were the data that we've been like searching to see your preference, and some data on the bosses on Asrahan, Curtis, and Mu. So and we'll be moving on to our new contents.
Yeah, so this is all we have for the just, interesting and fun data we wanted to show
Small
our
facts.
adventurers. And now we will be moving on to the main part of today's stream, which is the content next week.
So Hunter and Vigilante, obviously, both of them will be coming on September 3rd. So let's just see their like illustrations of like the first, second, and New Awakening. So before we get into illustrations, we'll be singing some play like clips.
Yeah, actually, we were going to show everyone just like a clear of maybe Dusky Island or Asrahan with each the Hunter and Vigilante, but as we mentioned earlier, due to the game client reasons, I guess we'll just have to be satisfied with showing you guys these short clips. The videos, there will be the play videos as well, so we'll be showing you those right now.
Maybe, yeah.
I mean, I'm sure that people who are interested have already seen some of these play videos separately, but for today's stream's sake, we will be showing them to everyone again.
Sure.
Not again.
All right, let's go.
사냥을 시작해볼까?
So Hunter usually like attacks with like her secret disc. Okay. And you can like pierce the enemies with her crossbow. And you can also do the combo attack with okay. So there's a special gimmick on Hunter, as you can see. There's a gauge, and you can break with them with Hunter's special skills. And these are Hunter's awakening, the first awakening skills. So if you are like good at doing some techniques like moving like x-axis or y-axis, you'll be enjoying the Hunter gameplay style.
Yeah, you do have to keep an eye on her marking meter if you want to optimize her damage output. So some people might think it's a bother, but I personally thought that it added to her gameplay style.
Yeah.
So yeah, you want to build that target meter up and then detonate it for a minute.
And this is the play video of Vigilante. Some of you call it Burbanger, as clearly she can like transform into the Malefic Fist. So yeah, she just transforms into the fist and do some speedy attacks. So if you care about the mobility on wild certain characters, maybe Vigilante could be a major option.
Yeah, she has great mobility, and also I feel like she has quite a few iframes, but she also does have lengthy attacks as well, so you have to sort of like know when to use her iframes and when it's safe to use her lengthy skills. And one thing is like if you transform into the Malefic Beast, her body does get a bit longer, like horizontally,
yeah.
so you do have to sort of be careful about the danger zones. But aside from that, she does have like plenty of iframes to make up for that. So
yeah, that was the play videos on our new archer advancements, Hunter and Vigilante. So why don't we start with Hunter? So the first awakening, Hawk's Eye.
I think so. Yeah, first Hawk's Eye, second Maven, and then of course Neo Hunter.
What was since Tigger mentioned a crossbow, I know that it's not called a crossbow. What was the translation?
Oh, it's the Hunter's big weapon is arbalest.
Arbalest,
which is like a very big mechanical crossbow.
Like a big one.
Arbalest. Yeah, that one. Yes.
If you haven't like joined our pre-registration event for the new archer advancements, Hunter and Vigilante, you'll be able to get weapon avatars of the big one.
Like ballista is like I guess it's like a siege weapon. Like it's fixed in place usually, and the arbalest is like more of a bigger crossbow that a person can actually shoot.
So outside Maven.
Actually, I was when the KDNAP had the new archer advancements for both Hunter and Vigilante. I managed to start both advancements, and the first thing I noticed on Hunter was she has a special mobility skill called the boost. So you can move you can dash like 2 times in a row with the Hunter on a short distance, but that makes you to like do the all the iframes and the decrease the delays between skills. So I guess that was the most enjoyable part when playing the Hunter. And also you can use the Falke combination skills.
The one that.
So while using Hunter main skills, you can also do the you can also use the focus at the same time.
Yeah, so all games always have like a duo character where their actions are sort of like independent of each other. So Hunter will be that case. Like you can control the Hunter, and while you're in the middle of casting one of her skills, you can also like cast Falke's attacks or skills at the same time, and they'll like move independently. Not move, like attack independently.
That was the Hunter, and let's talk about the Vigilante.
So the Vigilante, I don't think we mentioned this when we were playing the play video, but she does have a meter that you have to keep an eye on, or else
she has a gauge.
So when the gauge is full, some of her skills will deal more damage, but of course, if the gauge isn't full, then it will do subpar damage. So you always have to keep an eye on her gauge.
So there's a substrate skills that you can like separate your first awakening skills, like unlink to your new awakening skill. So her first awakening skill will get you to like maximize the special gauge. So you can utilize the first awakening skill to do more damage.
The bow that she has.
The ethereal bow.
Ethereal bow. Yes. Vigilante has an ethereal bow.
So clearly, her first awakening is Wildling, and second one is Predator. I think the second awakening name is different from like Katie Never, right? Was it? Predator?
It's probably the first awakening.
The first awakening.
Wildling.
But these are the full illustrations of both classes. So which one
do you prefer?
Playing? They'll both be out anyways, but...
Do you have a favorite?
I did try out both, but I didn't end up like really going to full endgame with my Hunter, but I did with my Vigilante, and I must say she has become my new main in KDNF. But yeah, she's pretty fun. I enjoy her gameplay style, and I guess her mobility as well.
For sure, yeah. We're seeing a lot of Vigilante fans.
So that was the basic introduction of both Hunter and Vigilante, and I guess we can move forward to our actual main content aside from the new character coming up. So the first main content that we are going to show you is called Asrahan Archives.
Yeah, so it's like a new dungeon that you guys already know, but really important one, right?
Yeah, so for those of you who have been playing DFO before today's stream, you probably noticed the event called Signs of the Archives, and yeah, that event was providing materials and items that were supposed to prepare you for today's update, which will introduce the Asrahan Archives.
So for the Asrahan Archives, you can see there's a lot of like new addition on necklace, bracelet, magic stones.
Yeah, new colors too.
Yeah, new colors. So we'll talk about the new colors later. It's called the new rarity for such items. So I would say for both accessories and special equipment, fusion stones will be added. So fusion equipment will be changed to fusion stone, but we'll talk about that later as well. So please refer to this page that will be like giving you the new content called Asrahan Archives.
So this is, I guess, it's like a enhanced, enforced version of Mediator of Balance, or the other dungeon that we'll be introducing shortly. But to enter this, you will have to have an item called the Archive Keys. It will consume 1 for each entry, and you will be able to enter up to, I believe, 7 times a week per character. And yeah, and as we mentioned previously, these keys we have been giving out through the Signs of the Archives event. So if you have any in your inventory, you'll be able to enter this dungeon right away after the update next week.
And along with the Asrahan Archives, so
let's explain the mechanics of this dungeon a bit.
So the dungeon, it's made out of 5 rooms, and as you can see on the screen, if you succeed to open the Constellation gate, it will have an effect where the door to the next room will shine in a golden color.
But what if we fail?
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't we read this first? Okay, wait, we can't pause. Can we pause this?
I believe so.
Oh no. Okay, but anyways, what this basically is showing is that there are 5 rooms, as DJ just mentioned, but before you go to the next room, you have to decide whether you will open the door or not, because it will have a 50% chance of making you lose several or all of your items that you drop from that.
Is it 50?
I think it's 50. It's 50-50.
Wow. Then I'm really unlucky.
But if you succeed, but there's also a chance that you'll be meeting a special boss while playing the Asrahan Archives. So
yes. So there's a chance that.
This is the fail, right?
Yeah.
So the one we showed you before was, if it's gold, it means you can keep your items and move to the next room. But here, as you can see, we have to pick which of our precious items to discard before going over to the next map.
And the next content we'll be singing is Asrahan Library, but I guess we'll be seeing the rarity next time. But for the Asrahan Library is...
Oh, can we talk a bit more about archives before moving on?
Yeah, sure.
So it is up to you whether you want to risk losing your items and getting more, but I guess some tips we have for this dungeon is that, just look at the items you got, and usually if they're not like something you really need, this is me personally, but if it's not something that I really need, I just go to the next room, because you'll get like more materials and stuff from each map.
I've never quit.
Yeah, exactly.
Me personally.
No, but like if you get like custom that you're looking for, or if you get like a fusion stone that you really need to complete your set or something, of course, it might be better to stop them. But if that's not the case, I usually just
you just go for it. Yeah, because you don't know what's gonna
come out the next. Yeah, because
gambling life.
That meme where the person is like, digging through the ground, and they give up when there's like an inch of earth and there's like diamonds and stuff.
So,
it could be that. So
as the chat say, you can just choose to stay. You can just choose to settle. But if you're,
I never settle.
If you're more like a, you don't settle, right?
Yeah, I just go all the way.
So even if you get a a new rarity item, you
Oh no. Where if I get a primeval, yeah, I'm out. But,
bust
yeah.
or maybe I'll take it out. Yeah.
I'll just
So yeah, that's just a little tip we wanted to offer you guys before we moved on to the library.
All right.
Rollers, yeah.
And we'll be moving to the Asrahan library as well. So Asrahan library will take a special entry material as well. It's called Memory Remnant. And you can also get these from our ongoing event. And you can also get the almost same rewards comparing to the Asrahan archives.
Yeah.
But it's more like I'll just call it as like a meteor balance.
Yeah, so this is like almost direct translation, upgrade of the previous Meteor of Balance dungeon. It will have similar rewards to the archives, but the archives yields much more at once, while for the library, it's, as we mentioned, just like the Meteor of Balance, where you will like clear a few rooms, and there will be that the last thing that you have to destroy for you to get the rewards.
So
and it's not shown on the image right here, but you can also get custom and epic items in this dungeon. Yeah, it was not included in the image because there was not enough space, but yeah.
okay. So along with the Asrahan library, you can
So let's see what I mentioned. Like what?
Yeah.
So yeah, you'll see this.
2 rooms and you end up
Illusionarium, and of course, like previous dungeons, it will glow a different color depending on the rarity of
if
what
you
item
get lucky.
you get. Yeah. So yeah, we hope you guys can see all the types of colors that it has to offer. Yeah.
Okay. So that was the Asrahan library.
Yeah. So those 2 are being added, and
And
the new rarity.
Yes.
Wow, that's colorful.
Yeah. For example, this one is when you
Oh my eyes.
yeah. This one is when you encounter the primeval fusion stone on the library.
This is not a library, but this
It's the
this
archives.
Oh, it's the
Archives.
archives. Oh, sorry, archives. Yeah.
So yeah, the special room that we mentioned.
And boss.
Yeah, and yeah, if
Truly
you
force moment. Yes. Yeah. You cannot miss it. I mean, like, it starts glowing blue, and yeah.
So yeah, this is the new rarity called Primeval, and yeah, it will be a new type of fusion stones that is the same as other fusion stones, but of course have different and more powerful
Oh
options.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, you can fuse them to your equipment.
It probably
It
took
took
them
them
3,000 tries to get this clip. No. Yeah, I assure you, no. Yeah.
How?
You're lucky.
Yeah, I'm lucky. But yeah, besides
So,
joking, I mean, yeah, you will get it. Trust
So
me.
there will be a sign when you're clearing the Asrahan archives. The door will be shined into some primeval colors.
yeah.
So that's also like 50-50 that you're going to meet Porth or the other boss.
Oh,
Yeah, but of
sometimes.
course, this is.
I would not say it's
based
just 50-50 though. Yeah.
This is based on probability, but just the same as the Meteor of Balance, there will be a gauge, a system where, like, if you fill the gauge with enough runs of library, you will get a guaranteed drop.
Funny enough, I don't know what's your experience, but I've got this primeval item before reaching the gauge multiple times.
Okay.
So yeah, trust me, guys. It doesn't take like 3,000.
Well, good for you. You know?
So
Thanks for sharing that. You know.
You'll get it. Trust me.
Now everyone's gonna be angry if they don't get it before they fill the gauge, but whatever. Yeah, it depends on individual luck, I guess.
Luck,
So,
yes.
but if you're one of the unlucky types like me, there is a gauge. So
Yes.
yeah,
So,
don't worry
so you
about
will
that.
eventually get it. Yes.
And yeah, this is the changes on fusion equipment. So fusion equipment will be changed to the fusion stone, and
Which
it
is,
yeah.
it's a much better system than before. It's just so easy to use. It's so easy to see.
Yeah. You just move the item, and yeah, you're
Yeah.
done with it. You don't have to.
I wish it was like this in the first place. You know.
But yeah, here it is now. Yes.
So you'll be able to like see, not only get a grip of your fusion status a bit more easily, you'll be able to access the fusion stone, the fusion separation and fusing menu much more quickly. And also, it's just basically the same as equipping or unequipping an item. You can equip and unequip fusion stones without having to go to any other NPC or anything. So
it's for free though. So
no materials,
No materials,
as well.
just
So
use your mouse and that's it.
we hope this improvement helps you with your build customization.
And what's this? Constellation memento illustration.
Oh, this is
new.
Do you guys like this content? It is interesting.
I have to
it's
say
fun.
the same thing that I mentioned. Yeah, I just don't quit on this one. Yeah, I just click.
I mean, there's no way to quit.
Yeah,
you can't
you
stop
just-
in the middle. Yeah, you can't stop in the middle. So
Yeah.
why don't we show them
The bingo game.
why don't we give a short explanation of this? So, if you look at the screenshot here, you can see that there are a few stages to this gauge, and every time you complete, you fill up the gauge to each milestone, you'll be getting the item that is shown beneath. And the final item, if you fill the gauge to 100, is a primeval stone
Selection.
random.
Yeah, random.
But is it easy to get primeval stones then?
So why don't we take a look on the actual play Constellation memento illustration.
So basically, in order to proceed with Constellation Memento Restoration, you'll have to have 5 starry residue, which is a new material. And once you get 5,
Yes.
I mean, I thought it was my game screen, so I was like, what?
So yeah, you can see that it's shining, but at the same time, if you fail, the durability will
like
lower,
that.
and of course, if it gets to 0, yeah.
So yeah, you just each star. So the
Have a like different.
each star has a different rate of being successfully
65.
restored.
65 or 5.
I think it's like 45 to 65.
Yeah.
Or is it
Yeah.
45 to 65%, and you just press. What do you call it? Press a star.
Yeah, you have to keep pressing. Like
Yeah, you have to keep pressing the star, and it'll like fill up, and then it'll succeed or fail. And if you manage to succeed with all the stars, then you will get the final reward. But if you don't, you'll still get the rewards for it, depending on how much you fill up the gauge. Any tips for this event as well? Not event. This content?
Make sure to start with the blue one.
really?
Because it has the highest rate, success rate. Maybe 65%. I guess.
It's still 65.
By the way, you don't have to do them in order. Like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like I just clicked randomly, but yeah, you don't have to do in order.
But yeah, just rule of thumb: start with the highest percentages.
Yeah, why not?
I don't think there's much of a like guide or strategy to this.
And
just
there's also a star that makes you when you succeed, all the on like brighten stars will be changed into other colors, and you can also try to do the new blue one. So it will make you to.
Oh yeah, that is a tip. So the reason you start out with all the blue ones is, of course, they have the highest probability. But once you finish those, you can try on another star which might have a lower chance. But if you succeed, it will like change
all the incomplete.
all the other uncompleted stars. And if you're lucky, you'll get more blue stars, which will increase your chance of succeeding.
Yeah.
You guys will have to take my word, but it took me like 5 to 6 tries.
What?
To get this. You guys not gonna believe me, but yeah, it did.
Oh, this wasn't
I'm not
like
lying.
a special
Yeah.
server.
No.
Really?
I really, like I was like,
Okay.
5 to 6 tries. So yeah, you guys can do it. Go
Yeah.
for it.
Go test.
You can do it.
Go test DJ to do like instead of you.
You guys don't have to be too stressed out about this content. It's more like of a bonus side.
game.
Yeah, bonus side.
Content, but yeah,
And it feels good. I mean, DJ.
I mean,
oh
you can
God,
see.
I'm so happy.
But yeah, so this will be added with 2 new dungeons.
I got lucky. I mean, yeah.
Okay. So this was the Constellation memento
Yes.
illustration. And Awakening Quest Renewal, of course, we've seen this from our promotional videos. So there will be a new lines, new dialogues, new stories on Second and Neo Awakening on all character advancements.
Yes.
And we know that a lot of our global users are very partial to their characters and their stories, so we hope that this renewal to the quest will sort of add to that experience and, the affection that you have for your character as well.
Yep.
Yeah, different dialogues and stuff like that.
There were a lot of weird,
Quests?
not weird quests, I guess, since some of these are related to older translations, there were some of those that we saw in the process, and we've tried to fix as many of those as possible, so we hope this sort of smoothens your experience.
Yeah, actual stories for Awakenings. Yeah, all the Neo Awakening stories were going into some mystery.
Fighting yourself?
Yeah.
Fighting yourself, yeah.
The blade has been sharpened.
Yeah, so
Forged
now
blade.
the quests will be related to your character, and that should add a layer of depth to the whole story.
Yeah, and I guess it's a little bit more interesting when you're starting to create a new advancement. You get to know the background
But
story and
yeah,
stuff.
we also know that a lot of
So
people just skip everything.
So there's a chat question. Can we go back and see the cutscenes, or do we have to do new characters? No, you don't have to do new characters. So there will be a new quest update that you can, recap your.
Yeah, for example, if your character is already 110 level, you can just click.
You can just press F1 and
Yeah.
see the quest book and just do all the recaps on Second and Neo Awakening.
I think you have to do it on Serious Room.
in Serious Room.
Yeah,
the
for
quest
some
book.
reason. Yeah, if you want to rewatch the Awakening quest, you have to go to Serious Room, press F1, and then
Yeah. So
Rewatch.
I guess you don't have to worry about missing out on the new quests, even if you've already done all your awakenings.
Yeah, and the what about this epic equipment called Memory? So I think this is a new epic equipment set, and
Yeah.
so it's kind of hard for new and returning adventurers to gather all the custom,
So yeah, since the custom meta has come out, it has become sort of like the base setting, like the cut line settings and stats that you have to get to I guess clear certain content, and fixed epics were showing a bit of less performance than customs. So these sets have been introduced to sort of help out I guess not just new users, but just anyone as a whole that is creating a new character. So these sets will offer set effects that will help you, with the more latest content. But yeah, these aren't the only new set equipment that will be added. So this is the first set of epic equipment.
These ones are the basic ones, right? The memory.
And these can be mixed and matched with the other sets that we'll be explaining later.
So if you are able to do complete all epic all set on the heroic or time pass, so you'll be able to have
Set effect?
set, of course, the set effects, and it will be kind of similar to 3.5 or 7 compared to the full complete custom epics, which is a 4 to 4.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So 3 out of 4 usable lines on a custom. So yeah. So but that, of course, that isn't completely optimal, because some people aren't satisfied with 3 out of 4 custom lines on their epics. So there will be a new set to also help with that as well.
And this was the memory epic equipment set. And also there's a records and traces.
Yeah, so these will be equivalent to, I guess, not 4.4, almost maybe.
3.8.
So 3.8, 3.7, I guess. But that will be upon completing a full set of records or traces. But the good thing about these sets is that we did mention that the memory set equipment is sort of the beginner, you start out with it, and then As you get more records or traces equipment, you can switch out your memory set equipment with records and traces, and you will still receive a separate set effect that will enhance your stats. And as you continue getting more records or traces within your memory set, this will become more enhanced, and finally you'll end up with a full set of records or traces, and that will be, as we mentioned, like the 3.7, 3.8 full customs, similar to that power of custom sets.
Yeah. So these are the three equipment set called records and traces. And you'll be able to get this on our new content as well. So if you're new or returning players watching this streams, I guess we recommend you to start with this set.
Someone said,
So yeah, we do hope that this will help out newer and returning adventurers, or users that want to that are veterans but want to grow a new character but just can't be bothered with.
if you're intimidated
doing
by customs, you can use this set.
We do, customs. A full set of 4/4 customs will still be, I guess, stronger than a full set of records or traces. But if you don't want to go through the process of min-maxing a full set of customs, these will be more than enough to help you out with the newer content.
Especially if you have a buffer. I mean, these work.
But yeah, it's not immediate. It will still take some time for you to complete a full set of records and traces, because you have to get them through drops and other content. So but I guess it's just a lot less thinking and a lot less re-rolling,
cubing and stuff like that. And I actually have my buffer with records and traces equipment on KDNF, and it works like a charm.
Yeah. But do we have any? So it seems that our stage our client has come online, but I'm not sure if we really have anything to show. I mean, we can show you the events in game later.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that a bit later since we're still going through content.
So we are still talking about the content. So why don't we?
Maybe we can do a run of library and archives after we.
Sure. And nice. So and these are the major changes on our talismans. But
this is important too.
Yeah.
So
no more.
Do you guys see the difference between these two images? Aside from the runes, I guess.
Additional talismans effects will now be activated regardless of the type of equipped runes.
So what we mean here by type of equipped runes is whether they're second pact or circle mage, or terracotta, that stuff, the color. As you can see on the left, talismans had a set of
colors.
A set of colors of runes that had to be equipped for the talisman effect to be activated, as you can see by the 3 colors at the bottom of the talisman. But after this change, you can just equip any talisman and the talisman will be activated.
The thing is, you cannot equip the same color 9 times. Of course, that's not possible. But
usually for DPS characters, it's always I don't know. Wait, in English, it's red, blue, purple.
Red, blue, purple. Like just on the right,
And
just,
I mean,
do they struggle to remember number?
I mean, it's
color names.
It's hard to see Dooney speaking in Korean. He was like 발파보.
But so previously you had to re-roll your talismans with the talisman readjusters to get the purple, blue, red. But now you can just do it right away.
PBR, PBR.
Thank you. But but of course, since talismans won't have any set rune colors anymore, talisman readjusters will become a thing of the past. So we hope you keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So I guess it will be more flexible to get your talismans, and we don't have to be stuck into lowering some talisman readjusters.
Yeah, but as we mentioned, 9 red you cannot do.
Yeah, you can
9
do the
red,
same
yeah.
colors.
They have to be different colors
Yeah.
for
They have to
each
be different.
talisman.
And the new changes on the CERA shop.
Oh yeah, so CERA Shop 2.0 will be out after the next update. It looks much cleaner and more, I guess, direct, the overall UI. Yeah, and it will have a lot of other functions that weren't available in the previous CERA Shop, which will have like a lot of like preview features.
Yeah, you can already see on the right, like you can preview your character with the item. If you click the item, you can see the.
Can you customize the background of the preview, or is it just the character?
I think you can customize the background.
Oh.
So yeah, you get you can take a look at a better version, I guess, of your character with different backgrounds, and of course the whole UI is different. And yeah, this will be updated next week.
Nice.
I think we missed a slide.
Yeah, because we were meant to introduce our new content.
We were supposed to do it in game, but
Yeah, but now I guess we can move back to our in-game.
yeah. So now our game plan is on. So we'll be showing you more new content that we have planned for the next
But Tigger's
update.
gonna show us. Okay.
Yeah. So
There we go.
there we go. We are back to the woo. So we can
as a hunter, okay.
We can talk about the Asrahan library, but before we go, I guess we'll be starting with the new content called. We didn't mention about this, right? Because I like to tell you on. Where is it? I think it was. Hold on for a second. I know this.
Yeah.
I've just been like struggled, but we'll be moving
Channel
to
changing,
channel
channel changing.
changes.
Yeah. We have a lot of going on today, right?
It's been a
Channel
hard.
changes.
So yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
someone's already mentioned in the chat. So last but not least, Asrahan Curtains of Mu hard mode will be added along with the library and archives dungeons.
So as you can see, the hard mode will be updated, and I guess we can call it. This is like a fast track along with the some archives and library.
I don't know which one is fast track, whether it's archives and libraries or hard mode, but yeah. Three new dungeons technically, I guess, will be available after the update next week, and yeah, I'm pretty sure our users are now sort of used to normal mode. So if that was getting a bit stale for you guys, then we hope you guys try out the new hard mode.
But 55k will be kind of high, but the normal mode fame entry will be decreased according to the Asrahan hard mode update. So
it
yeah.
is.
So don't worry about it if you're like struggling with like increasing your adventure fame. Yeah.
For us, I guess we have introduced it separately from the God of Mist raids. So yeah, we hope you guys. We hope this hard mode helps you a bit more with gearing up before that raid comes out later.
Yeah. So should we start with the Asrahan archives or library? So is it up to me
Up to
or
you.
yeah?
Definitely.
Yeah. Give it a try.
Then why don't we just give it a try, like entering Asrahan archives then?
Sure.
Yes. Why not?
Oh, what's with this town movement speed?
Sir. All right.
So yeah, this is the new Asrahan archive.
Oh, so this is the boss. If you have a chance to get primeval
Yes.
equipment,
Right away.
but if you're meeting horse, nah.
Yeah, so there will be like additional mini bosses like this that will give you more rewards.
So after defeating this boss, there's a chance to meet Force, and it's a guaranteed primeval equipment drop. But yes, but it seems like didn't happen. But
So yeah, this is the thing we mentioned about like choosing whether to move on or stop.
so I'll just leave it up to the set. Do we?
Let's take a look at the options.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's take a look at the options.
Is
It's only two.
Yeah. And this is a legendary fusion stone.
Oh yeah, why don't we explain a bit about this?
So this is a legendary fusion stones that you can sell after like reselling.
Yeah. So these are tradable fusion stones, and as you can see, they have 3 options. with different values, I guess. So if you're lucky and you get all three options that are like
Really nice.
really useful and nice, then you will be able to sell it on the auction hall for a very handsome price. So it's sort of like what do you call it? Sacred.
Yeah, someone said Fusion Sacro.
All right, let's go.
50-50
And yeah, there we go. So your road has been eroded by the spreading malefic energy. So we gotta check out. So
you have to
all items have been like discarded and will be moving forward to the next room. So we got 4 rooms remaining.
But it's not always 100%. Sometimes it's a few, sometimes it's all. So that also depends on chance.
Yeah. So as you can see, there's a lot of drops when you clear each room.
A lot. Everything's
Yeah.
sparkling. That's what I really liked about this dungeon. It really feels like you're getting stuff done.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And as you can see, we just got the new fusion stones that you can get from the Asrahan archives. So there's a tip. If you maintain the new fusion stones, I recommend you to settle on the first week. But it depends on the option that you choose. But there's not many Asrahan archives key on your inventory.
Yeah,
so
and they do raise your fame and stats.
normally I'll just settle on this, but since this is a test server, we'll just keep going.
You just have to go.
Yeah,
And,
that's a nice tip too. First
Yeah.
week, if you get any fusion stones, just take them.
And it's just all been like shattered.
No,
I mean, we still have a lot.
Yeah,
to
you
go.
have
we still have a lot.
And about the other items that are dropped, you can see there's a small UI on the right top corner of the screen that is shining a little bit. You can click that to see
Which items
items are
you
dropped,
got.
and you got all the materials and stuff.
And as you can see, we just got the deep diver shoes. Nah, we'll just
you
move
just
on.
have to go.
And
But-
yeah. Sometimes Diane passes us, and when we encounter the Diane,
Oh!
yeah, there we go.
What?
Tigger, someone.
I am shook.
When you encounter your Diane, you'll just get a guaranteed like safe.
Safe passes.
Yeah, safe passes.
Yeah. Wow, that's amazing. Like the way
He's
this
someone-
isn't like
Yeah,
preset
rigorous,
ordering
yeah.
at all. So yeah, that's why I was surprised.
Wow. What was your thing to try? What
was I gonna
was
say?
your You're going to try to say the Diane part or
No,
no?
I forgot.
You just
Oh,
forgot.
anyway,
Yeah.
once the dungeon ends, you can see all the items that.
And this
acquired.
is the result. So when you finish the complete to
Ooh.
finish the 5th room, all the
test server.
yeah.
I think
Upgrade
we
to
got
100.
yeah, I think we got the new set equipment as well. I saw like a pilgrim.
As you can see, there's a loot and
that
the
one.
pilgrims ooze, and there's a new fusion stones. And this is kind of good option that you can add your mobility and overall damage. So we hope you to utilize this also on archives, but there will be not enough keys that you can enter to this dungeon on the first week. So we hope you to. We wish your best luck on this content.
Yes.
And should we just do the Asrahan library as
Library,
well?
yeah.
Quick run of the
quickly,
library too.
So this is a very short dungeon, like similar to the
MLB
meteor
2.0.
guns. Yeah.
MLB 2.0, that will be exactly that.
And,
Except there's no final boss.
yeah.
Which makes things a lot quicker. It makes things a lot quicker.
And this is it.
Yeah, so that was
Yeah.
just like a normal run, I guess.
Easy, right? So
So yeah, those will be the 2 new dungeons along with
Asrahan
hard
hard
mode.
modes. And do you so I guess we can move on to this constellation.
Oh yeah, we can do this too.
So why don't you just give me a time to set up some
buy some items.
Yeah, buy some items.
It'll be funny if Tigger gets it in one try, but I think I doubt
Why
it.
don't you do it? Aren't you the lucky one?
Yeah, why don't
TJ the lucky one here?
I'm not-
I want to like make. I just want to say that why don't we, all of us, just try to do
Oh,
the
I mean,
things.
it's pretty
yeah.
quick.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Tigger, show us how it's done.
All right, so
I think
I'll be starting. I'll be starting
100.
first. Yeah.
100.
So as you can see, there's a 65% of the start of tainted snow, right? So always start with the start of tainted snow. As you can see, there's a 65% of success rate. So okay.
Ooh.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah. Always.
Oh yeah, you have to keep an eye on your
Yeah.
durability. I mean, you don't have to keep an eye,
Yeah.
but if it
But-
reaches 0, it fails.
So as you can see, star engraved stars makes you all connected stars will be changed according to a set chance. So and this burning tournament will be all stars will be changed according to a set chance. So I'll be like trying to start a burning tournament this time. And as you can see,
more
a lot of
blues.
there's more blues, and you can keep trying to do the blues. Blues. And and I'll be trying another burning tournament.
More
as
blues,
well.
more
blues.
blues.
What? And they just no.
Nah, this
And now we'll have the 55%
Why
for
don't you
2
go for
stars.
the-
And I'll be.
But they're
I'll
all
go.
already
Yeah.
activated, so nothing will change.
Okay. 55.
Yeah, so yeah.
Oh, that was really close.
That was
So yeah, as
impressive.
you can see, that's the strategy here. Do all the blues, change the remaining stars, do all the blues again, change all the remaining stars,
Yeah.
etc., etc.
All right, DJ. Why don't you?
Oh
do
yeah,
your role?
I'll go like just like Tigger said.
Uh-huh.
Oh, hold
Okay.
on.
Okay.
I'll just go
What?
randomly, right? I mean,
What?
There's so many blues.
Yeah.
do the blues.
Do the blues.
so yeah, I mean,
Why don't you give it a try,
Okay.
DJ? Yeah.
I'll just yeah.
I mean, I do the same method.
There's not
as-
a perfect plan. I mean, it's not like
Yeah, I do this.
you see. I mean, going for the blues is not always the. So yeah, this could happen.
You still think this is rigged?
Yeah, this could happen. So you don't have to follow. Yes, yeah, the true GFO
So
experience.
we're seated in order of our luck, you know.
So this is how it normally goes
Yes,
on
how it
Constellation
normally
Memento
goes.
Restoration.
65%. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the accurate experience.
And for the Awakening skill renewal, you can click the F1 in Sarah's room and click the replay and watch episodes again, and you can
Yeah,
see that
you
there's
just
a
click
new
The right.
yeah.
Yeah, the second awakening.
Second
or-
awakening and the
or
new awakening.
Yeah,
and
replay.
characters. Yeah.
Go to replay.
Go the replay.
And yeah, watch act again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the third one. Yeah.
Yeah, and there will be an Hunter and Vigilante New Awakening stories.
Oh, I hope we didn't spoil the Hunter's story.
Yeah, we won't be doing that. Yeah, we won't be doing that. So that was the major content in game that we can show you regarding content. So I'm very glad that we can show you on our actual in game on our test server.
We were lucky.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's finally we're done with all the content. Of course, we have events and sales left. But what do you guys think of
Oh yeah.
all the content that we have in store? What are you most excited for? I'm pretty sure most of you will be excited for the Hunter and Vigilante, but there are a lot of new dungeons as well. I was personally excited for Primeval Fusion Stones, which I did not get a lot of.
If I remember correctly, Tigger got the primeval drop on
Day
the first
one.
day on day one. Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
As I mentioned, we're seated in order of our luck, so obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, but I prepared a lot to get the primeval equipment on the first day in KDNF because I had 12 characters in KDNF to get to the God of Mist raid because the KDNF has the same update on the Asrahan archives and the God of
So
Mist.
you could get more.
Yeah, I had to because I wanted to reach to the entry fame of God of Mist raid. Yeah,
Okay.
really feel.
So that's all the content we have, and now let's get started on events.
On events.
Introduction. Woo! So I guess the first event will be the
Something that
all
everyone has been waiting for.
For a while.
So super speedy growth for Hunter and Vigilante.
So this will be our new and updated growth event, the leveling event that we have every now and then.
So one character from all advancement and one character from Hunter and Vigilante can participate in the event per count. Characters with under 51k fame can be selected when selecting existing characters, and many rewards are as follows, but we'll be showing the details on our past server.
Yes.
Yay. So this is the image. So when you there will be also leveling rewards from level 1 to level 110. But if you but we already been like we already been reached to the level 110. So there's a major changes on. There will be no Arad handbook missions or other like missions, but you can just do the step up missions when you reach to the level 110. So you can get the like plus 12 lane force, plus 8 refined expected power weapon as well, and you can just keep going on by like learning basic skills of DFO like option grows. So there will be like a UI like this. Click, do, and follow all the things. And the point is, if you complete all the power missions and do the daily, weekly missions and buy some items from the event shop, you'll be able to reach Asrahan Curtains of Mu normal content in the end.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
there will be 2 new Asrahan Curtains of Mu normal content entry characters for 2 on your accounts.
yeah, up to 2.
Yeah, up to 2.
Also, bonus rewards will be available for I think for the Hunter and Vigilante if you choose them. And I think also buffers were included as well.
But we'll get that to our next Tuesday event details. So there will be a lot of contracts and like bids, and there will be a lot of like supportive materials.
Is this the event? Is this the first time the event is being added where you have to do the mock battles?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there will be also mock battles with our main contests, including like E-spins, like Machine Revolution, Dusky Island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Hall Dimensions.
those missions will be included in these power-up missions as well. So, yeah, those mock battles are pretty interesting, especially if you don't know the boss at all.
Yeah.
It should help you.
So basically, we'll give you like, including like all proposed fusion stone selection boxes, and there will be a lot of like supportive materials, including super speedy extraordinary equipment that you can choose the epic set if you're like having a hardship on getting custom epics. We'll be giving you the set of it. So one will be a set, and there will be like a selection box on one part. Yeah.
So we want to mention that you will be able to get at least a full set of memory, the memory epics, which we mentioned is sort of will be the starting point for your new character. And once you start from that, you can start farming for record and traces, which we will be providing support for through this event as well.
And for the daily missions can be changed on your fame, adventures fame. So these will be changed on, and the rewards will be depending on your fame as well. So it will get better.
So yeah, basically follow the event and you'll reach Asrahan normal. Yes.
And when you clear weekly missions or like defeating monsters in optimal level dungeons, there will be a super speedy growth tokens, and you can use this on the super speedy growth for Hunter and Vigilante special shop. And you can, there's that as we've been like choosing the Hunter and Vigilante class, we'll be giving you a bonus on like 1+1, and there will be a double reward for this.
And Tigger has already 9,000 just because it's the test server. You'll not receive 9,000 right away. And yeah, all materials that you need for your character's growth will be provided through this.
And I believe you'll be wondering what kind of this material is. Harmonious Dimensional Energy Box. So this is something that you can buy the Harmonious Mist Cube on the Clear Mist. So let's get to the...
So there will be a new shop.
And
a leaf of platinum luck. And she has a very valuable shop.
So the Mist Gear Pod will be changed into Mist Halo Box. And Mist Harmonious Dimensional Energy can be obtained by exchanging warp dimension cubes. And but there's also a chance that you can get the just complete harmonious Mist Cube on Asrahan Archives of Library.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
Just by luck,
it
right?
depends on your choice. And by where was it? And yeah, there's a lot of stuffs that you can get. And by using your Epic Souls, you can also get the this 3 Epic Fusion Stone Selection Box. You can choose 1 out of 3. So I'll recommend to get this Skill Power extension, and it really gets well with the Blaze Aslan Fusion Stones.
Because of the
skill range.
Fusion stones
Yeah.
now.
So that's my recommendation, and you can refer to this page about getting harmonious dimensional energy that you can exchange the harmonious Mist Cube.
Yeah. So if you're close to filling out a records or traces set, but you're not getting the equipment that you need, you can always stop by Aliv's shop and see if there are any boxes or items that you can buy to help you finish your set. Because I knew that super late, and I wasted a lot of time just trying to complete my set through drops. So yeah, we hope you guys keep that in mind.
Yeah. So we haven't showed you all the details on the rewards on level up events, but you'll see the whole there's so many rewards and missions that you can do from the step up power up missions on the super speedy growth for Hunter and Vigilante level up event. So we'll be doing this for about it says about a 3 month, right? So it'll be
Plenty of time.
Yeah, plenty of time, and we hope you to get all the rewards, and this is the event that you have been waiting for. So we hope you to enjoy our level event added with our new Archer advancements. And the next event is called Dr. Miracle's Monopoly Madness. Roll the dice
for various rewards with Dr. Miracle. So I think we've had similar events before, but it will be the dice rolling event where if you land on each tile, the tile will be enforced the next time you land on it. So maybe we can just roll a few
different
dice.
dices are given.
Do we have dice right now?
Yeah, we do. So why don't we just get to the
yeah, I'm pretty sure not everyone.
So there's 2 icons that you can do on above the aesthetic bar. So this is the event UI on the Monopoly. So there's 5 types of dice: Muse, Traveler, Hunter, and Vigilante. Obviously, the 4 advancement of the Archer. And let's just roll the dice.
Does everyone really care about which dice they use? Because I always use just the standard dice.
No,
Do you choose?
Yeah, you have to choose because there are missions.
Event missions.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but aside from the...
I just...
Yeah. Discover Wild Hologram, and we'll talk about this.
Yeah, that will be our next event.
And let's just keep rolling the dice.
Oh, one tip for those who are not patient, just like me.
Oh, space ESC?
Yeah. No. That's quitting. Yeah. You have to wait.
Oh,
hold on.
I was
really impatient with it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Once the dice is rolling, you can press
Ah.
just to skip the whole animation.
Like this.
Yeah. If you have, like Tigger has 4,000 fragments, you just space and
ESG.
it. Yeah, and you can quickly.
And it's not gambling per se, because
Yeah.
all the tiles offer rewards. There's no
Yeah.
jail here. Yeah, there's no jail like other board games. So
Certainly, we won't get Yomumu for shoes. Let's see. As you can see, there's a Dr. Miracle's missions. And you can see there's daily play, weekly play, and weekly event missions that you can get the Dr. Miracle's tokens. And there's also achievement missions on rolling the dice, as DJ mentioned. There's a different type of dice. And
You will eventually be forced to use different dices, I guess.
Yeah, and what about the event shop from Dr. Miracle? As you can see, there's a Dr. Miracle shop, and there's a one-shot Transcendent Stone with the Miracle Marble Magic Bead Selection Shoes. And someone mentioned about the Malefic Yomu Bead can be obtained, and yes, you can. If you collect enough Dr. Miracle tokens, you'll be able to get the BIS bid on your shoes. shoes.
The good ones, the good stuff.
Yeah.
The ones with overall damage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Malefic Yumu.
And for the buffers, of course, you can get the Claudis, but I guess most of you will get the Malefic Yomumu because it's the top bid on your shoes, right? Okay, no sip. Come on. Okay, guys. These are the basic shops. But if you are a character, hunter, vigilante, or buffer class, there's also a special shop only for the hunter, vigilante, and buffer. And so there's the single-use one-shot amplification grimoire, and the
One-shot.
Miracle Marvel Magic Beat selection box, which contains 1st Battalion Commander Wanderer Eugene or Blue Hawk Captain Birdie. And there's also a Magic Beat selection box on the bottoms, Largo Maleficent of Treachery or Mistwatcher Bream.
So many beads.
Yes.
So we recommend you to get your event character on Hunter or Vigilante and get all these special rewards by utilizing Monopoly events.
Can we pick an existing character? Yes.
Yeah,
if
sure.
your character is
Under
51k.
51k.
Adventure Fame.
As you can see above here. And these are the Dr. Miracle's Monopoly overview. Yeah. So these two events are the main events that you can utilize with our new Archer advancements, Hunter and Vigilante. Also, if you want to make a character on Buffer class, you can also get the special rewards on Dr. Miracle's Monopoly as well.
We do have 2 more things to talk about regarding events.
Yeah. So the next event is Shuren's Wild Harp Garden.
We saw, the tickets we saw from the Monopoly.
Enter the event dungeon through NPC Hubble Shuren and gather wild horrors by clearing various event missions. Wild Harp Garden tickets can be obtained by using Wild Harp Garden ticket generator. So this event is quite simple.
Let's take a look
So
at
it's an event dungeon. It's been a while since we've had one of those. When's our last event dungeon?
I have no idea.
I don't remember.
chat.
But if you just log in during the event period, you'll get the Warhub Garden ticket generator box, and you'll be just able to use this generator. Where's the generator?
Isn't it the green?
This one? No.
The E? Oh, no.
No, never mind. All right. So yeah.
What does it look like? I forgot the icon.
I guess this one, the
yeah.
generator. So if you can use this per day, and generator will be usable on a daily basis, and you'll be getting 10 free Wild Horror Garden tickets, and you can enter the Wild Horror Garden. And let's get to the event dungeon.
Oh, I haven't seen those in a long
monsters?
time.
Yeah, Albumir, right?
Yeah.
And if you clear,
I think it was like the Red Witch Forest
Yeah.
or something.
so there will be a dice fragment and the stable boundary fragment. Yeah, so there will be a supportive materials that you can get from this event dungeon, and you can also see there's a shop. So while using this Wild Harbor Garden ticket generator, you can refund it and make it into the box and give it to the another character. And also you can buy record or trace this epic selection box.
Top
yeah. And
Selection.
also, we'll be giving you the Wild Herb Garden or outer box, along with the power
Can you
essence.
see
And
the aura?
yeah, sure. Give me a sec.
So for the selection boxes, I'm assuming that it would be best to save them for later when you're almost done with your sets. Since they are selection boxes. Albeit it's only top and bracelet, I think.
Okay.
Oh, question number. Did you?
What?
Oh.
Okay. So let's just see the aura. Okay. I don't know. Is it? Well, I think we gotta move to another
A
dark
darker
place.
area.
Yeah. How about this?
Oh, I see. That's
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah. Sparkles.
It's
These are the,
cosmetic,
yeah.
so we hope for those of you who like it can equip it.
So basically, you can also get the tickets by doing the this
from
Dr.
this.
Miracle's Monopoly, and you can get more Wild Harp Garden tickets. And as we mentioned, you can get free 10 Wild Harp Garden entry tickets on a daily basis by using the generator, and you can also seal your generator and give it to the other characters on your account.
So a lot of events, a lot of event shops, and a lot of rewards related to the new content.
And this event dungeon is mainly scaled to have records and traces epic items, and this kind of epic items can be dropped in event dungeon. So by creating your event characters, you can enter to this event dungeon and farm more records and traces epic.
Yeah, so we hope you use this event dungeon as much as possible to finish out your record and traces sets, which are pretty powerful.
And our next event is Sun Weekly Missions. It's pretty much the same on the event format, but as the Asrahan Archives library have been added to our content, so there will be a new missions, and we've just added the you can get the where is it? You can get the vivid memory remnants upon your play gauge missions.
So vivid memory remnants are account bound library entry materials, right?
Yeah. You can exchange them to memory remnants.
Yeah, so vivid memory remnants can be used to exchange untradeable memory remnants that can be used to enter Asrahan library. So it's more like to support your experiencing new content.
Yeah. So those are the 4 events planned for the next update. Okay.
Yes.
And I guess it's time for DJ to talk about the sales.
There's a lot. Well, we cannot show you everything all about sales
As usual.
as usual, but yeah, there'll be a new season of Red Pass, and as you can see, some spicy, nice, shiny looking avatars.
Okay.
Wait, what are these? Waltz of the butterflies. I
Yeah.
believe.
And of course, the duration of the event will be same as the leveling up event during from September 3rd to December 3rd.
Okay. Next.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
a
we
new
were
package.
using this title, I think.
And a new package, Return of the Gothic Lolita.
So-
And of course includes the Archer character too.
Oh.
Go full emo and
Go
show
full
your
emo.
charming moodiness. Come and meet the Return of the Gothic Lolita
I
package.
think the design of this package is kind of cool though. Yeah.
It's not bad. Definitely
Yeah.
not bad at all. Yeah.
I needed this. Yes.
You did?
I'm glad you guys.
Nice.
I'm seeing your comments. Yeah. I'm glad you guys like it. Yes. And of course, yeah, the contents of the package. Well, we cannot show them today. You'll see
Them soon.
them soon on our webpage and in the CERA shop.
Yeah. The hunt begins. Hunter and
Oh.
Vigilante package.
Oh yeah, someone stuck what I'm doing. But yeah, there'll be a package which includes Hunter and Vigilante specifically, and it's the platinum type and the buff enhancement type.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
a lot of high value items to sort of get your character end game ready pretty quickly.
Yes. For each advancement, right?
Nice.
And you might be wondering, what about other classes? So,
Yeah.
there'll be.
Oh yeah,
another-
these can only be used by
Hunter and
hunters and
Vigilante.
vigilantes.
So, yeah,
So
that's-
keep that in mind. But as DJ just mentioned, we do have more for other classes as well.
Okay. So can we move to next?
Yes. Give us your money. Yes, exactly. Anyway,
Oh.
the Hunt Begins package is
For all class.
there will be another one for our class, and there'll be a new mileage shop.
Oh,
Yes.
nice.
It's new. New components.
Okay. And
And-
CERA shop sales.
Yeah, there will be a sale.
There's a like I
a lot
can
of
see
blurred, a lot of blurred things, but yeah, there will be a CERA shop sale because of the renewal. Of course,
Oh,
because
so
of
it's
the difference.
celebrating
Yeah.
CERA Shop 2.0.
Yeah, but we can see that it's 50%. So yeah, a lot of things will be discounted. Also, the Adventures World title bid will be available to be purchased.
Okay. What about this? Platinum Emblem.
Platinum
I
Emblem
remember this.
Synthesis is back. This will be also updated. And please ignore the event period.
Yeah, I think the event period is
It's kind of weird, but yeah, ignore that. And yes, this will be also updated on next week.
So I believe the mileage will be reset on September 3rd update, right?
Yeah, please.
Oh yeah, mileage reset along with the new mileage shop will be done next week. So use up all your mileage before it evaporates.
So that was the quick sales preview.
Yeah, not much, but yeah, you guys will
So
see the
is
details.
this the end of today's stream?
No.
Can we go home?
I hope to, but
Can we go home?
Not a bad idea, but no.
it's been almost like an hour and 30 minutes, but I guess we got an hour to go more.
Probably
Because
not, but
Not
yeah,
an
as we
hour.
mentioned at the start of our stream, what did we mention at the start of our stream chat?
Ah,
Do
the
you remember
dungeon-
what we mentioned?
the D.
The
DDC?
Yeah.
The DDC. Yes, the DDC.
What happened to the SNK collab? Well,
Oh, we'll get to that
Wow.
question. Yes, we'll get to that soon.
So not just only like introducing our September 3rd update. There's been a lot of like questions from our adventurers. How's the DFO will go on? Like according to the Kaden apps, like the Dungeon and Fighter Developers Conference.
Because there were some
Some
big news
yeah.
unveiled.
Can you tell us what was the biggest part? What was the biggest news on like by referring to the Dungeon and Fighter Developer Conference? If you have watched the video or the conference one.
I mean, I'm sure not everyone watched.
Yeah,
but,
but I
for
believe
those of you
yeah,
who did, maybe.
some of you might have
Oh,
watched.
direct, why
Removing option level. The bunny avatars. Yeah.
Yeah.
New cap. Female fighter sprites optional level. Delete growth option.
I guess the option
Yeah,
removal
I
was
guess
the biggest
I
thing.
guess the biggest part our DFO adventures thinks is like the removal of the option levels.
So yeah, since there were a lot of things that were revealed at the DDC, we were, of course, assuming that our adventurers would be curious as to content, not just for the next update, but for our plans ahead.
Yeah.
Assuming like taking into account like what was mentioned in the DDC as well. So
And
yeah, we decided we would talk to our users about not just next update, but our future plans.
Yeah, so
well.
there was like a roadmap for the Kaden app, what we're gonna be like according to like a Chungcheon or
Gravity
other updates,
Falls.
So why don't we just reveal
Yeah.
our specific
The second half of today's
second
stream.
half the specific details on our DFO for 2024 will be revealed now.
So someone mentioned SNK.
A lot of users mentioned the SNK collaboration.
Is this the first time we're revealing the actual date?
Yes.
of the SNK collaboration, and I can see the other content called Forest of Awakening. Yeah.
So yes, these are our exact plans, I guess, since the dates are out for 2024. Asrahan God of Mist Raid will be released on October 8th, which will be like, I guess, a month after our
So
update.
I guess the update cycle between the Aslan God of Mist Raid and Forest of Awakening is kind of fast. Yeah, so we hope that our adventurers can enjoy our content in early days compared to the Kaden app.
But yeah, we do have more good news regarding these two new contents, but we'll get to that a bit later. And in the middle is the much sought after SNK collaboration
Yay!
scheduled for November 5th.
Nice. Finally, the SNK collaboration is coming to DFO.
But I see that there is a very empty space on the right side of the roadmap for
Yeah,
2024.
I mean, there was I can see it if there was like an error or mistake on like designing this.
I was like, who made this PPT? You know. But so we do have some stuff to announce aside from just 2024, I guess.
Oh, do we have more or
A little bit
And,
I hope so, or
a
else
little
this
bit.
PPT is weird looking.
Okay, let's go. So 2025 quarter one, first quarter, Asrahan Gato Mislate hard mode will be updated, and the on the at least 2025 on the first half, the Gravity Falls will be updating DFO.
Yeah, Gravity Falls. I mean, even we don't know that much about Gravity Falls.
We have no
but
idea.
We
Yeah.
did receive confirmation that it will be added during the first half of 2025. So we thought, it's not a lot of data. We don't even have any, background images or graphics to show about Gravity Falls. But we decided that our users would be very curious as to at least, a vague point of when it will be updated.
So the new season will be coming at least the next early half of 2025, at least first half.
Yeah, so for God of Mist hard mode and Gravity Falls, we do not have a set date that we can talk to our users
So this
about
is like
today,
a-
but yeah, that will be the
Rough
yeah.
estimate. Gravity Falls.
Yeah, there's also a cartoon called Gravity Falls. Yeah, Gravity Falls.
Well, the cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, this is like a translation of what it is.
I thought it was based
Yeah,
on
Chungcheon.
that, but yeah. But yeah, Chungcheon, Gravity Falls. So this is the big roadmap for DFO. So
First half June. I mean, technically it's still first half.
Yeah, technically it is, but we don't know for sure. It
Yeah.
might be earlier, so
Disney is coming for you. Oh shit.
Disney, why?
I don't know. I have no idea. But aside from the roadmap, there's more to talk about because the adventurers was wondering about was very curious about the
The
how
first thing that was mentioned.
yeah. So why don't we just move to our next part? Option growth system changes.
Yeah.
So yeah, this will be
Yeah.
sort of like a content change for us because before we explain this, let's talk about what was mentioned in the DDC, which was the removal of the option growth system. So that was planned to be updated to KDNF pretty quickly, but of course, for us too, then we would need, like, people were saying, like, then, like, what about us? Like, why would we feel the need to, grow our options? Why would we need to use materials and gold for something that is going to be removed in the future?
So by comparing before and after, so the after one is kind of seems our option growth cost will be free at all.
And this will be added during the next week's update.
You mean the September 3rd update will getting the free option growth cost
Yeah.
at the same time with the Hunter and Vigilante?
So next week you won't be seeing this.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh.
Ta-da.
So
won't
on next update, the DFO unique experience, our option growth cost will be free at all. Just from next week.
But I guess this isn't like the complete removal. As you guys can see, it's just removal of the cost. It won't be the complete removal of the full option growth system. For that, we don't have a set date for that yet. And we will be notifying our users of the removal later when we get a set date through, a notice that we post, 2 weeks in advance and stuff like that.
Yeah. So we are glad that we could bring this up so fast to match with the September 3rd
It wouldn't
update.
really make sense,
Because we had no clue that the option growth will be removed in KDNF, and
was a surprise for us,
as soon as the decision has been made, we were like very urgent to like get this to our adventures because we know that you've been like worried about how the DFO will be going on with this option growth removal. But this is but I guess this is at least we can do for you.
And once again, it's the option system growth system won't be removed next update, but at a later date, and we will notify you beforehand of that removal. And I'm seeing a lot of other chats aside from option growth removal. A lot of things about someone called Lopez. What do you guys want from?
Lopez.
Rewards? I'm
want-
seeing something for
Ah!
rewards.
So
They want to look like him. Yeah. I guess.
okay. Can we move to the next part?
Yeah.
Then? Yeah. So then what about this part?
Ooh.
Oh, rewards
What's
for-
that? What's that on the middle?
Oh.
I think this is supposed to move, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a GIF, but I think.
Okay, maybe it's been added.
Yeah.
There you
Oh!
go. There you go.
So yeah, for
so
those
the
of
spicy
you,
one,
so
yeah.
for those of you who did not watch the DDC, these were rewards that were sort of revealed to competent players that have sort of grown their equipment throughout the whole season diligently, and yeah, there was a lot of hype around these new
Speculations
cosmetics.
and stuff like that. Yeah.
Which ones did you like better, Lopez or God of Mist?
Well, it
Come on.
depends on the character, but I'll go with the Lopez.
Yeah.
one.
Yeah,
to go with
no
Lopez.
one said God of Mist came. They were all Lopez came.
Yeah, you have to go with the Lopez one. Yes.
But yeah, so we wanted to tell our users that these rewards will be available for our users as well, with the same contents, the same cosmetics will be available. But we do not have a set. We have to let our users know at a later date on how and when these will be provided. But we just wanted to make it clear that these events will be available in the future. But like how, as to how, like the standards and like how, when they will be provided, we'll be notifying you of that later as well.
Sure.
So yeah, just like the removal of the option,
Yeah.
we'll let you guys know. But yeah,
To
they
the
will be
notice,
coming.
Yeah, but yeah, they will be, all of these will be available
Yes.
for our users as well.
And let's move to the content update on. So we've been talked about the there will be a roadmap. There will be an update on this this kind of flow. Asrahan God of Mist Late will be coming a month later, and there will be an SNK collaboration with the Forest of Awakening in December, and there's also a major update on the next year. But
the reason we're mentioning is that some other things were mentioned during the DDC as well regarding changes to the two main contents that we'll be getting soon, which is God of Mist and
the
Forest of Awakening.
So-
So there were some improvements mentioned in the
Changes.
DDC talk about changes to
So-
each content.
So there's a system called like Kagin in Forest
I
of
guess
Awakening.
in English it'd be like imprinting or engraving. I don't think it's been
engraving.
translated yet.
Yeah, so there will be an imprinting or engraving system in the Forest of Awakening, but there will be a changes to like for a better user experience.
So like I think it was called safe imprinting.
Yeah.
So we did know that a lot of our global users were sort of disappointed with how the new content and the system.
Yeah. I mean,
it was called like BP 2.0 when it was first
Yeah.
released in KDNF.
So it could be like adventurers can be like worried that the Forest of Awakening will be starting with the KDNF's very early version because there is no like a safe engraving. There will be no safe engraving system onto their words,
But for we wanted to let our adventurers rest easy because when Forest of Awakening is added during the December 3rd, I think, during the December update, it will be the improved version.
Yeah. So, in a nutshell, we'll get the better version.
Yeah.
Not the original.
So
version.
we'll be having a safe imprint system on the first update day on this Forest of Awakening.
And we're seeing more about God of Mist as well, I think. So so this has been confirmed by our devs that we will get the improved version starting from day one. Why don't we move on to our next slide?
Okay. And Asrahan God of Mist, but fast track.
For Asrahan God of Mist, as you guys saw from our update plan, it is coming much more sooner than Forest of Awakening. So whether the improvements mentioned in the DDC will be added to our day one version is still being looked into, but we did receive confirmation from the devs that they are looking into it from a positive standpoint. So
Okay.
it hasn't been decided yet, but hopefully we will be able to get a fast track version. If not, we'll try to, I guess, get the improvements into the game as soon as possible. But yeah, we just want to let you guys know that it's not been decided for God of Mist
It's been
yet.
looked into.
Yeah, we hope you to know that our devs are like doing their best to get the fast track as much as they can according to the DDCs, like the news, the overflows, and the other like the patterns, nerf, and so on. So yeah, we hope you to know that.
Yeah, we'll try our best, but yeah, just
Try
just
hard.
wanted to make it clear that it's not officially
Confirmed.
set
Yeah.
for God of Mist yet. Since, as I mentioned previously, it's like right next month. So
It seems like all
try
the
harder. Okay.
So all these news seems very like optimistic to our ventures, but there were some other news that according to some like economies on
The big E word. The big G word.
GE word. So
So let's move on to the next thing that was mentioned, which will be changes to gold production. So during the DDC, it was revealed that there will be some changes made to like overall gold production within the game. And yeah, since we do usually follow, the trends and the updates of KDNF, this will be coming to our server as well. The changes are scheduled to be made on September 24th, the next
24th.
update.
Yeah. Next update. Yeah.
So yeah, we just wanted to give you a sort of heads up regarding these changes. The reason is pretty it's related to just the overall gold inflation status within our games. I guess not just DFO, but also in KDNF, gold inflation has become an issue, and this is sort of a way to combat that, as well as the changes made to the option growth system, where it's being removed, or in our case, it's become free, so no gold will be lost through that as well. So just a lot of adjustments will be made to gold production, and the details of what parts will be changed, we will be, of course, notifying you of that before this is added during the update on the 24th.
Yeah, so based on what our director said, there will be a changes on our gold production as well, but it will be starting from September 24th, as Dooney mentioned, and we'll be putting out a notice on the details on such changes. So we hope you to get this note from our official webpage.
Yeah.
So that was quite a tough one, but
So a lot of good things, and some other not as good things revealed during the DDC. But yeah, I think so. As you guys know, a lot of new stuff was introduced during the DDC, but we don't really have access to everything, like all the future plans and everything. So these were the main topics that we could actually give our users a set answer regarding, and these were the issues I think that our adventurers were most curious about after the DDC was revealed.
An AMP event, of course, and we've been tracking our adventures Discord questions to the extreme, and there was a major questions regarding how the things will be updated to their opinions, the AMP event, of course, and there were other voices from you. So we wanted to mention that there will be some news upon your according to your feedbacks. So why don't we just get to the
So that was it for DDC related content, but of course our users had other opinions that weren't related to the DDC, which we will answer now.
Tigger, should I make Hunter or Vigilante? I'll let you pick. Do the boss. Okay.
Both. Why not both?
So the first thing we're going to talk about is the mystical arcane box renewal. It's mystic, but mystic arcane box renewal, because there were a lot of feedbacks and where is Dungeon Shop
for a long time.
For a long period of time, and it was difficult for us to apply it immediately, but according to your consistent feedbacks and your voices, we are glad we were able to make some changes on this Mystic Arcane Box renewal.
Yeah.
So why don't we just go look for a detail on these changes.
So yeah, it's been how long? Has it been half a year? No, it hasn't been half
it's
a
been
year.
like 3-4 months.
Yeah, we finally, I guess, of course, thanks to our ventures, we did get a lot of feedback on this as well, but we did also accumulate enough, I guess, background data to make some actual changes to the system.
Mm-hmm. So what are the details for the changes is, you can see there's like a four different spaces that you can get the mystical arcane shard.
Yeah.
So by this is kind of related to the stack. So when you get to the special stack location or point, you'll get the mystical arcane shard.
New materials.
Yeah.
And you can exchange to the danji, danji shop.
Dungeon
shop.
You can
Dungeon
use
special.
You can use the mystical arcane shards through the dungeon special shop. To
So yeah, it's
purchase various
basically
items.
the return of the dungeon special shop.
Then why don't we just take a look the details on the Danjin's shop? Because he just came back on
I'm
this
sure
bar.
Hey.
He missed you,
Yeah.
and you guys missed him, I guess, too. But
And we won't be showing you the details of it, but he's just back. Yeah, he's been back. So we won't be able to show you the details, but there will be changes, and there will be returning of Danjin.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you guys for your feedback that we've been receiving for a long time, and we wanted to mention that a lot of people were sort of frustrated with the system and that it wasn't being changed immediately, but we just wanted to show you through sort of like this example that changes may take some time, but we're always thankful for the feedback that you continuously give us, and it's due to this feedback that we are also able to continuously relay to our dev team that changes like these are possible.
Yeah, the shop you've been singing is just set on the test server, so it's not going to be applied at all. But yeah, the terms and the spec on the dungeon shop will be applied to our next live server. So for those, if you have clip our screenshot, well, I guess you cannot guarantee on that.
Oh yeah, it's still the test server.
Yeah.
So yeah, please keep that in mind as well.
Because we've been setting up the items according to the maybe the dummy data, so we cannot guarantee at all for that. But we hope you to enjoy our dungeons shop. Is it returning on the Mystical Arcane Box renewal?
So yeah, that's more of a happy note than the announcement regarding gold.
Yeah.
But we have one more happy announcement that we are able to make.
Yes.
What is it?
I think.
So we were also getting a lot of feedback regarding, I guess, the leveling event, which we have added for this update, the Mystic Arcane Box, and one last thing that we've been also seeing in the chat is the the class change ticket. So yeah, we'll go right next into what we have regarding the class change ticket.
Nice. So, but before we mention about the class change ticket, there was a comment for the amplifications, right?
Yeah, amplification too.
So let's talk about the amplification then. So the safe amplification event will be coming on October 8th, which will be the same day of the God of Mist raid update day, right?
So yeah, we did see. Those are the things we saw most about safe application event, class change ticket, and Mystic Arcane boxes, and yeah, it will be added on October 8th. So we hope you guys are excited for that, and yeah, it will be added with, as Tigger mentioned, the God of Mist update.
So when will the class ticket?
Yeah, our last issue that we heard from our adventurers.
And there was so consistent boys from our adventurers during the stream when the class change ticket will be given. So why don't we just reveal it now? Right.
Yay.
Advancement changed again. November 5th.
November 5th. It will just be a free reward for everyone. So we hope you guys log in then to get it. Use it wisely is what I want to.
Yeah. This is
offer as
something that
advice.
not all of you will do, but some people will regret their decisions. And
And
yeah.
even if you send us ticket to like I want to revert my decision, but
Yeah,
there
we're gonna
will-
put out a lot of notices that are going to say we
Please.
will not fix it again for you.
No.
Once you use it, it's your responsibility.
Please make your choice wisely, because
Mm.
once you do change your advancement, there's no going back. So please.
I'm turning my shaman into inquisitor. No regrets.
But yeah, we hope that this this news will sort of help out users that have been, wanting to change their advancement for a while. And yeah, we believe that, most people will use them wisely because it's a big commitment.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
yeah, November 5th.
because
We
we are.
finally have a date that we can tell our adventures when it will be coming
Think
out.
about it before you confirms this, please.
Yeah, we'll be adding that as a text
Please.
box.
Yeah.
I
Please.
agree to change my advancement.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, a lot of we hope that all this news adds up to more of a positive experience in spite of all the big changes and news that have been flying around.
Wow, so that was a lot of stops on discussing like September 3rd update and our future plans and our like actions on upon like a DDC thingy. So how was it? How was it, adventures? This is going to our grand update, not just for the new Archer, Hunter, and Vigilante, but there will be a lot of content ongoing, incoming, and there will be a lot of like changes. Major changes will be like the option gross cost will be free at all, and yeah, we've been like on a roller coaster for introducing this stream along with this test server.
Oh yeah, I'm so glad that worked out. But yeah, we did show you guys a lot of things today, and there was a lot discussed. So yeah, we will be looking forward to your reactions on this stream through all our communities. So yeah, talk about what happened today, and we'll be keeping an eye on everyone as usual. And yeah, but all in all, we just hope you enjoyed today's stream, and we hope that our adventures are sort of like happy that we were able to communicate about not just what our content that will be added next update, but also some things that were on our adventures' minds regarding big announcements. So yeah.
Okay,
And that is pretty much it we have for today's stream. It was a long one. I want to thank all our adventurers who have stuck with us through this very long stream, and we're glad that you guys waited so patiently for the level up event and the Hunter and Vigilante in general. So yeah, we hope you guys have a blast finally playing them after the update on September 3rd.
Yeah, please subscribe and like our YouTube channel if you have enjoyed our stream.
Yeah. And not only the level of event, right? I mean, they've been waiting for the
Arcane.
yeah, and
Class change.
yeah, the Hunter and Vigilante update. So finally, your favorite new archers are here.
So thank you for tuning in to our stream, everyone. And our next stream will be up like 3 weeks later
Oh, yeah.
due to our
Oh.
national holidays. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Korean Thanksgiving-ish holiday called Chuseok will be mid-September. So the next update after September 3rd will be on September 24th, as I mentioned.
Yeah.
So yeah, there will be a 3-week gap for the next update. So we hope you guys keep that in mind. We will be having our stream before then.
November 20th. Yeah. So usually, if it's 2 weeks later, the update should be on November 17, but it will be a week later, which is the 24th.
Yeah, if there are any changes to the stream schedule, we'll let you guys know beforehand as usual. So
Yeah,
no
and
worries
the
about that.
other event reward details will be like included on our official webpage. So if you want to know more about the event rewards and the sales details, you can check to our official webpage on our next Tuesday. And we were kind of very excited to show you all the news to you. And I guess we'll be seeing you 3 weeks later. So thank you for tuning into our streams. Should we do the
Wait.
finals?
Keep in mind that some of the images and stuff, like the periods and stuff, they were from the test server, so those might be
Do
edited
not-
a little bit.
Do not fully believe the rewards and the sales. I mean, especially the danjin thing. We don't want to get too confused, but it's just based on the test server. So all you can refer, which is confirmed, is from our the
Notices that will be posted next week.
Yeah. So thank you for
Believe
tuning
what
to
you
our-
see on our webpage.
Yeah.
Not on
Don't
the
believe
test
everything.
server. Can I say something in Spanish? though?
Yeah, sure.
El update va a ser en 3 semanas, el 24 de septiembre, no el 17. Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh.
You understood, right?
Yeah. Okay. And
November 27th.
why don't we
24th.
picture the thumbnail?
Archers.
3, 2. Look at the camera. 1, 3, 2.
Do I have to?
Cool. Okay,
Thank
thank
you,
you
guys.
guys. And one more thing. We did some filming on the last week, right?
Oh yes,
Yeah.
we have a promotional video that's coming up as usual, and
Yeah.
that will be posted as a surprise later. This, I guess, early next
Early next month or early
next week. Next week. But yeah, but keep your eyes peeled for a special video on our YouTube channel soon.
Yeah, thank you guys. I will be seeing you soon. Bye bye.
Los quiero mucho. Bye.
Bye. Have fun next week.
사냥을 시작해볼까? 도망칠 곳은 없어! 해봐! 나좀 멋질지도! 그렇지? 지금이야! 마지막! 정답은 그러니까 촉도하다! 눌러서 찌르고 뺀다! 도망쳐봐! 끝이다! 끝이다! 신속하게 물러나라 닥쳐라! 믿지 않아. 살려둘 수 없지만